Hello, everyone. It's me. I am back. I'm a little late, and I have someone kind of unfortunate news. So the last video got claimed copyright. Fortunately, it has no impact on my channel because I don't make money from this. Um, However, to try and stay under the radar, I have decided that I am not going to watch the other videos, at least for right now, you know, um, because I want to, you know, not get a copyright strike. Um, so I thought instead what we would do is we would start the game. Hello, Blackbird. Are you excited? I'm excited. I can't wait. I need to share an entire screen. Hell yeah. All right. Okay, okay. This is weird for me because I've never played um like gameplay before. So what I'm gonna do is can you go further up? There we go. Okay. Ooh, okay. How does that look? Like when I'm Yeah, okay. That looks cool. All right. So here it is. I ah um yes, of course you can make changes to my I've been playing this game. Have you? I've never played it before. So I don't know what to expect, honestly. Let's please open. I'm gonna be really annoyed if it now doesn't open. I should have tested this before I started. Oh no, we're good. We're good. This is a horror game. It is not intended for all audiences. Slay the Princess contains flickering image effects as well as a parallax effect that on rare occasions causes motion sickness in players. If either of these causes health issues for you, you can disable them in the game preferences. Oh, look, it's like a little hook. That's fun. Whatever horrors you may find in these dark spaces, have heart and see them through. There are no premature endings. There are no wrong decisions. There are only fresh perspectives and new beginnings. This is a love story. Oh, okay. Right. Let's look at accessibility. Not self-voicing. Line scaling. I think we're good. Although I do prefer open dis. Yeah. Okay. Are we fine with this font? Because I know it's a little bit like a weird font, but I quite like it. I used to use it all the time. What's deja vu? Ooh. No, we'll go with this one. We'll go with this one. Right. Preferences. Full screen. There we go, baby. Oil effect on. Yep. All cool. Quick menu visible. Skip. Nice. Okay. Wow. All right. I guess we're doing this. Cool. And you can hear the audio and shit as well. Hang on, I'm gonna pop out chat and so just so it's bigger on my screen because I'm looking here. You guys are on this screen, so it's a little weird. Okay, that's it. We should be good. Okay. Oh my god. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I love that perspective. That's cool.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Jesus, okay. Explore. The end of the world? What are you talking about? Explore. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Oh, hi, Florania. How are you? Explore. Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it? Explore. Can't someone else do this? Forget this, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? That's quite funny. Do I get some sort of reward for this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to offer Monarch Viva la Revolution! Silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. Oh my god, there's so many choices. Okay, I'm gonna... That's okay. I did start quite late, so that's on me. I just can't get over, like, as you move this around. And, like, that's very cool. I really like that. I'm gonna turn around and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Okay, fine, you're persistent. I'll go to the cabin and slay the princess. Ugh. Okay, fine, I'll go to the cabin and I'll talk to the princess. Maybe I'll slay her, maybe I won't. I guess we'll see. Yes, I lie. Yes, I definitely know where I'm going. Nope.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin.
Yeah, I guess I do.
Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it.
Voice of the hero. You have your driving license theory tomorrow? Oh my god, good luck. Hello. Hello. Hi, Nightmare. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream. Love your name, by the way. Brilliant name.
Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh. Shit, I didn't even... I thought I was reading it as the narrator, but in reality it said the voice of the hero. That's weird. Is this kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde situation?
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all. You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you?
Yep.
It's remarkably selfish.
Thank you.
If you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Yes. I don't care. I'm not killing a princess. Good. Maybe everyone should die. That's what they get for dumping me in the woods and asking me to kill someone for them. You're not emotionally blackmailing me into this. Okay, in my defense, when I literally just turned around, I didn't expect so many options still. I was just gonna keep going through all the options, like, just keep going backwards, you know what I mean?
When I said everyone, I meant everyone. That's a pretty large group to just condemn to death over a single princess. And, last I checked, you're part of everyone too, so if you think about it, walking up to that cabin and slaying her is really in your best interests as well. But fine, turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
It does seem that way. There's no fighting this. There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh yeah? Well, I guess I'll start walking in a different direction. In fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will. And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen. At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes. Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Ooh.
But
Woo!
as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
What?
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Dude.
Wait, what's going on?
Wait, hang on, pause. Hi, Marie! How are you? I've missed you. Why the voice? Am I the hero? Is this my voice? Or is this like Jekyll Hyde situation?
But you're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
Yeah, I do.
You've doomed us all. You know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death. You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Wait, what?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I'm the third person. Okay, cool. Thank you. What do you mean, chapter 2? I thought I failed. What? What is happening?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of... Wait, has it... You aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she?
Last I checked, there wasn't any last time. We've just met, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
The hero sounds so resigned.
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking. He's like a captive audience.
How many of these motherfuckers are in my head? The voice of the contrarian.
The entire world ending wasn't enough to get rid of us. I don't think there's much he can do other than object. I wonder what else we can do to ruin his day.
Is it... Okay, wait. Is it every time I, like, actively try and go against him or I do something, it, like, creates a new voice? Like, I chose to not go slay the princess. And so the Sims multiverse. So it created the voice of a hero. And then, even after I realized that, like, it was all... I still refused to do what he wanted. So now I was acting as the contrarian. And it's like every time I do something like that, I'm, like, splitting up the thing in my head into, like, different voices.
If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off.
That, like, heavy rumble in the background as well is really nice. I like that.
The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky. The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
But what if I don't want to? Explore. Those
What are
walls
you
weren't there
talking
last
about?
time.
I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or, heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Yep, okay. Heading to the cabin now, where I am definitely going to slay that princess.
You know I can tell when you're lying, right?
Yeah.
Please take this seriously. I am begging you.
Beg harder, bitch. That's embarrassing. Hang on, I'm gonna on the Discord just in case, because I know I technically didn't actually tell anyone I was streaming. Streaming now. We watching. No, we playing Slay the Princess. Yeah, no. If you want me to do what you want, narrator, you're gonna have to get on your knees and beg like a good little boy.
A warning before you go any further.
Uh-huh.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
All right.
If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it. Let's keep an open mind.
I like the voice of the hero, like the intonation. I appreciate it the most, I think. I can't. This perspective thingy is so cool. Proceed into the cabin.
The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space. But it's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense.
Ah! That's not what I was expecting. What the fuck? Dude! Yo! That's so fucking weird!
The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths,
Oh,
its material devoid of feature.
my
Perched
God.
on that table is a pristine blade.
Yes, I see the blade.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. If he wants us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway? No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're doing.
Yo, this edible ain't shit! That's very funny. I like that. Yeah, oh my god. You literally have no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I like the fact that the hero stuttered. I like the idea that it's like they can be afraid but they're brave.
I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise? You can't just say that, when everything here is so wrong.
Do you know that it's like the when he doesn't perfectly enunciate anything, that's very attractive. I don't know. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world. And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her.
Okay.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves?
Sorry, what's the... Can I... Can I increase sensitivity? Is there a thing? Preferences. Nope. Okay. Damn, that's annoying. Oh well.
Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself together. Just ignore the stressful geometry and stay.
Me going into my math classes. Just ignore the stressful
How?
geometry.
Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird.
Sensitivity of the mouse. Just because, like, I didn't know if maybe, like, hi Blackbird, OMG, hi Rose, it's Slay the Princess. Yes, it is. Have you been in chat before, Archaic? Have you? Yeah. Oh no, I was wondering if there was some in-game mouse sensitivity settings. If there's not, it's fine. I don't care that much. I wanted to truly see how far I could stretch this movie. Yes, I was the one. Yes, I do. Thank you. Yes, thank you for reminding me. Apologies. I'm finally playing it. Here I am. I feel like I'm already cocking it up because I immediately went against everything that I was being told to do, and now I'm in some like weird cabin that is not a cabin, and I now have 3 voices in my head, which is 2 more than I should have for a general thing. But yeah.
What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard.
Do you know what? I kind of agree with Contrarian.
Okay, I'm fine.
Oh, yeah, you are, Hero.
Good. Now, whenever you're ready, we're all waiting for you to complete a very important task.
See, part of me is like, is there, should I just have initially just completely followed his instructions, like silently go to the cabin, slay the princess, and then be like, that's my first run through. But then, now that I've started by being completely opposing to whatever the narrator's telling me to do, I'm like, I kind of want to stick to that. Just to see what happens. Explore. You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
Ooh, we should look at ourselves. Wouldn't that be fun?
Yeah, let's do that.
You won't be looking at yourself because there isn't a mirror. There's the table, the blade sitting on the table, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Oh.
There's definitely a mirror.
Yeah, there
isn't.
There
You
is.
insisting it isn't there just makes me want to look at it even more.
I want to fucking look at it. Why would you lie about that? What's the point? I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am. It doesn't matter. Remain silent. Ooh. See, I want to approach the mirror, but I also want to question him.
Exactly. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? That you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
Johnny gaslighting Sims! Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall.
Wait,
I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
What? No, that's crazy. I mean, for one thing, let's talk about my fucking claws. God damn, put them grippers away. But second of all, the fuck? What'd you do in my mirror?
But it was there a second ago.
Yes, thank you, Hero.
Now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
I'm curious what I am now, because clearly I'm not human. Oh my god, I can't... Okay. So he told me to take the blade, but the contrarian was like, don't take the blade because he's telling us to. But the hero was like, no, we should take the blade because we don't know what's going to happen. What if we're just a furry? Also, explore options usually don't move things along. Oh, thank God.
You take the blade from the table. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon. Okay, fine, you took the knife, but you really shouldn't hold it like that.
Oh, it's in my hand! That's so cool!
Then how are we supposed to hold it?
Yeah.
The other way, thumb at the bottom. Will look much cooler and more serious if we hold it with our thumb at the bottom. It really doesn't matter how you hold the blade, as long as you have it. Just
wait.
make a choice.
Hang on. What do you... Pause. What do you mean, hold it at the bottom? Okay, let's pretend that this is the blade and this is like the handle. Is he saying hold it like this instead? And give you time to talk to the voices. Yeah, because yeah. I mean, I personally would agree with the contrarian in that circumstance, because you can and you can put your whole like arm into it, you know? You can stab down. That's a much stronger like movement than make a choice.
You switch your grip.
Oh yeah!
Congratulations.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. That's a good fucking look, that is.
Yes! Isn't this so much better?
Yes! I like to think that the contrarian, were he to be drawn and characterized as a human being, is just like a little goblin in the corner going, yeah!
Okay, fine. You're right. This does look a lot better.
Yeah, it does, Hero. Sorry, I know they all have the same voice, but the hero really is just doing it for me.
It really doesn't matter. Just get on with it and deal with the princess already.
Alright, bitch. Oh, guys, fellas. I kinda wanna...
Yes! Do it! Seriously. You throw the blade at the window, glass showering the cabin as your weapon flies out into the night. I suppose you'll just have to deal with the princess without it.
Wait, why did both of the windows break? And also, there shouldn't be glass inside anymore, because I threw it out. That means the glass would have fallen outside.
We'll be fine, don't worry about it. What's the worst that could happen? The world ends. Been there, done that. I'm not so sure. This place is already messing with my head. It would be much better if we had a weapon.
God.
What's done is done. Good luck, hero.
Into the basement, I guess.
The door to the basement
Ah!
open, revealing a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials.
Whoa.
Nothing
Pretty.
here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
Alright, you sassy bastard.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
I did not. I love that you went full chaos, but I'm not entirely surprised. I'm very sorry. In my defense, I didn't know what I was doing, and I thought that by going against what he was telling me to do, I wasn't going to progress the story. So that was my justification for going about it like that. But it just turned out that I am progressing the story just by being a little asshole.
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Whatever we do, we're gonna die.
I fucking agree with you, Hero. Something
we don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
I like that when he's talking about the narrator, he says his with a capital H. Take the harsh... Ooh. Interesting. Okay, take the harsh stairs to the left, take the soft stairs to the right, or take the center staircase. I feel like stairs shouldn't be soft, so I'm gonna go that way.
You step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern you might slip or tumble or lose your way.
That's nice.
But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight.
Yep, I thought as much.
The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence.
Ooh.
It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought.
Why does this feel like Burnout? What? Whoa!
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
What?
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Oh my god, the drawings are changing.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish, until the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as,
"Are you okay?"
Hi.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs.
This is a normal video game. Yeah, okay. That was weird.
Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness,
I don't like the fact that her eyes are
from
glowing.
the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
Watches me impatiently. Why are you watching me impatiently, darling?
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass. We remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Yeah. Splore. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
That's okay. Sometimes I forget where I am too.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face.
Oh, she's quite cute.
She's so warm and friendly.
Oh my god, you're such a sim!
It's deception. Don't buy into it.
Wait! No, wait, weren't both of her wrists chained?
How strange. So, why are you here?
As the princess speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. Where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time? Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it.
Yeah, I know, says me. I would know. I'm speaking from experience. I know a simp when I fucking see one.
It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to
Whoa.
have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now. Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
You know what? I am picking up what you're putting down, buddy. Explore. Like... I'm getting out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything. Leave her here in the basement. Regretfully, think about that time. That's very funny. For all I know, you're locked down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here?
I don't know why I'm here, but there has to be a reason, right? You don't just lock a princess away in a place like this without a reason. I wish I knew what it was. But
Whoa!
you know, right? You have to know. You're the only other person I've ever seen, or at least the only one I can remember. Don't give me false hope. Please just end this already. One way or another, just do it.
Why is the text weird like that? There we go. There we go. That's better. I think he changed the settings somehow. I've never seen it like that before. Yeah, I don't know either, but it's fine that it's over here, right?
I don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
I would agree with you there.
Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her.
Ooh.
It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
See, I kind of just want to completely fuck it up. You know what I mean? Like, I wanna just completely do the wrong thing. I mean, I feel like I'm already on that path. Like, I saw that cabin. That ain't what that cabin was meant to look like. Sorry, narrator. Chaos root. There's more.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best. I don't feel like I've gotten any bigger. And what's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
I like that they've all got like very slight differences in like where their hands are, like how they're sat, the shape of their eyes.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I. Which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are. How would we even do that? Where would we start? We could always start by retrieving the blade.
From where, bitch? I threw it out a fucking
The one
window.
he made us throw out the window. I wasn't the one who threw it.
Yeah, sorry guys.
Oh, come on, you told us to. Don't try to pass the blame now that it's come back to bite us. Well, if I'd known we'd be dealing with this, maybe I wouldn't have been so hasty with my suggestions. Okay, this was fun for a bit, but we can't even really interact with her, can we? What's the point of asking questions if all we're going to get is a million answers? Can't even follow what's going on anymore. We need to get out of here. This whole place is making me itch.
Wait, no. Why can't I? Those aren't separate. That seems like an error. Because that's a... Here, I'm getting you out of here, try and free her. That should be one option. Then, I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything. Here, leave her in the basement. Oh, okay. Oh, do I ask more questions or do I deal with whatever the fuck this is? I'll let you guys decide. Either we ask her another question or we deal with whatever the fuck this is. You have 30 seconds to decide whilst I take a drink. Yeah, I know you know the results, but I was just trying to make it interactive. I don't know. Fuck. Let's go... error. Okay.
Wait, that's not right. Go on. Take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different.
Oh,
You
she's
experience
fucked
a
up.
firm footfall.
Oh, I
a gentle
see you,
tread,
bitch.
A confident stride.
I see you. You experience a firm footfall. Whoa.
You can feel yourself rupture. The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions. You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her to languish alone.
Oh.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess.
Oh, there's blood on the knife. I see you. I don't... What do you mean?
But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now. No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
I think it's worse than nothing. It's... Oh!
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls apart.
Oh.
I think he's gone.
Did I kill the fucking narrator?
We were never going to salvage this, were we?
Nope.
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead and others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this.
Yeah, I think we did. Jesus Christ, I'm very sorry.
How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Honestly,
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
it's going to... I don't want to give false hope, but my instinct is to say it's going to be okay. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed. No. You just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. Say nothing. I'm going to go with indecision. Oh! Oh no! But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your silence. She is gone, replaced with something else.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
Why is the mirror back?
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. The narrator's gone. I think I'm supposed to look.
It is. Does that mean the world ended? Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
Brother, I don't fucking know. I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her.
You're right. She's gone. It's just us and that awful thing.
It's a mirror, my friend.
Again, what the hell are we supposed to do?
You're not helping. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it.
I don't think you should. No. Don't do that.
Oh! Wait. The fuck is that? Oh no.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Also, I realized what that was the fucking scroll, and my dumbass never noticed it before now. I thought some weird bird monster was about to come in and fuck my shit up. You approach the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They are gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. I don't know how. Ah! You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
See, I want to ask all these questions. That's the thing. Like, I want to know everything. So I'm always worried because I don't. Like, sometimes if you answer a question, or you ask a question, then it's like you can't go back and ask more questions, you know what I mean? The gift of a fragile vessel?
Yes, nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond, perspectives to make my own. These ones are a contradiction, a winding kaleidoscope of paths and walls. They are stretched into a shape not unlike me, but it is a shape they cannot hold. I am sorry that you met this vessel so early in your journey, but they will make for a rich and vibrant heart.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy that this is my first fucking walkthrough, and this is the shit I've accidentally created. Fucking hell, man.
Do not mourn them, for they will finally get to know themselves.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
What do you think I am?
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
See what I mean? Like, I wanted to know what she would say with the other responses, but now I won't be able to know. A little sad. Is this the end of the
How
world?
can the world have ended if we are talking?
That's a good point. Let her out of there.
I'm sorry. There are some changes that can never be undone. There are some tears that can never be unshed. This is not a place that can hold a fragment of a concept. The moment she arrived here, she was going to return to me. I promise that it doesn't hurt.
Sorry. Oh, okay. Okay, fine. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Yikes. I'm very sorry.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Are you what sent me here to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here.
Oh, Night Marie,
and
squish!
I too yearn to be
Sleep
free.
well. I yearn to be free. Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Do we know each other?
You are familiar, but you are not me. I feel sadness, longing, hope as I witness you.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
Ooh. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
And what if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here forever, as we are now. Unfinished, dry, hollow.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Alright. Part of me wants to know what happens if we just wait. Fuck it.
If you need time, then I'll wait with you.
Oh, thank you. That's quite nice. Wow, I can... She's very articulate for some. Wait forever.
You are as I am now, and forever is a long time to remain undone.
Someone who only just been born.
I am not you, but I know that I would return before forever was finished. What textures will you weave for yourself to occupy forever? Will you place the images of you and I into a box for safekeeping? If you close that box, will you become another you in another world? An imaginary pattern repeating itself until it can no longer bear the weight of its hand-drawn cage. You'll always come back to the box, because you'll always want to know.
What did I do? What did I do? What did I do? What the fuck just happened? Oh. Oh, so it's meant to just stop. That's cool. I like that. Alright. I'm gonna quickly... I did choose to wait forever, so it just... Wow. Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a jumper real quick. I'll be right back. This game is sick. Well, there's something new for me. Have you never done that? Yeah, apparently I just... Ah! Ah! Hello? What the fuck? Nope! Has it kept my preferences? My accessibility preferences? No, it hasn't. Why not? Okay. Sleep well. First time I did that, it threw me. I only realized it was intentional when I did it again. Yeah. So I guess, what? New game? Night Florania, Squish. New game then, or load game? New game? I don't have any games. I don't have any games. It's all empty. Oh! Well. Oh, Jesus. That's very on brand. I love accidentally breaking things.
You have returned to me.
Oh my god, hello!
Though you were gone once, I never left your side.
What the fuck? No! That's really cool! I don't know what this is. That's so cool! Oh my god! No, that really, I was fully convinced. I was like, no, I fucked it up. Like, I thought I had to go back a little bit further. I thought I'd accidentally created like a loop where it was like, because it was just before the game like fake crashed, it was just going to keep doing it, and it got like, that's weird. That's so cool though. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1. The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh my god.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
The end of the world? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here. Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Do you have any evidence to back this up?
Look, you're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock.
I'm just going to keep asking me questions until everything goes to shit again.
Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she is dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation.
Alright.
Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that.
Okay.
It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Killing a princess seems kind of bad, though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society.
Brutal. Can't someone else do this?
Oh, if only that were the case, but I don't make the rules.
Are you sure?
I have to say, I'm surprised at your reluctance thus far, but unfortunately for the both of us, you're the only one who can pull this off.
Base narrator.
Like I said, I don't make the rules, no matter how much I wish I did.
Do I get some kind of reward for doing this?
Yes, but you'll have to slay her before you get it.
What's my reward? Can you tell me what my prize is going to be for doing a good job?
It's a secret, but I think you'll like it. It's a special reward, just for you. And whatever you think it might be, I can promise you it's going to be even better than your wildest imagination.
Oh, he's absolutely manipulating me. Oh, okay. Why would he do that? I kind of want to do these for the sake of like asking all the questions, but at the same time, I like the idea of creating a character who is easily gullible and manipulated by the idea of receiving praise and a reward. You know what I mean? I don't know, I'm probably overthinking it. No, actually, I'm not. I think I'm... Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with.
Good. As long as you remain focused on your goal, it should all be smooth sailing. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Proceed into the cabin. Ooh! Hello? That was weird.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare.
Oh, thank
The air
God,
is
though.
stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
I'm just glad that the cabin looks normal again.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Stab, stab. I don't like the fact that I have no other voices in my head. Because I'm in the basement.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
What? Who are you?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Hero! You're back! I missed
Don't
you!
let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi, just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you. Hi!
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
She sounds different. That's weird. I wonder which princess I got this
You
time.
walk down the stairs.
Oh, I got
You lock eyes
the
with the
bad bitch.
princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Snip, snip. Yeah. What? No way. Why would you even think that? Okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you. Nah. Nuh-uh. I haven't decided yet. I'm just... Okay. I know I kind of wish... I kind of wish I'd asked absolutely nothing and I'd gone about this like super steel cold. I feel like that would have been fun. I'll do that next time if I get the chance. No, because I said let's just get it over with. So, okay, yeah, you caught me. I'm here to slay you.
That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. But killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
That's a good point, Hero. Tighten your grip.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
I ain't gonna lie, fellas. She's got a really nice voice. But there's a very there's a legitimate part of me that just wants to do what she tells me because she sounds really nice. Like her voice is very Dom, you know?
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
You know what? I'm just gonna fucking do it. Shut up. Ooh, no, what if she... Wait, why is... I don't have a choice to end this. I was literally about to say, what if I just stab her? Yeah, you would. Yeah, fuck off. What if she isn't bluffing? What if she kills us?
You go into this expecting to die. You're going to die.
Agreed.
Hesitating? Why don't you drop the knife and the two of us can be civilized with each other?
Oh! Fellas. I did
You
it.
charge the princess, blade trembling in your hand, but you've already lost the battle.
Wait, why?
She casually sidesteps your thrust before knocking you to the ground with a single blow from her elbow.
We shouldn't have hesitated.
But she doesn't stop there. She kicks you a few times for good measure, the pointed tip of her shoes feeling like a pickaxe against your fracturing bones, making sure you stay down.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that, thanks.
As you lie, crushed and broken on the basement floor, the princess kneels on your throat with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess. As you gasp for air, she eyes you with an intense curiosity. You shouldn't have let that fear creep into your heart. You had the upper hand, and now look at you.
Sorry.
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
That'll do it. Woo! God damn! I want her to do that to me. Me and Archaic are out here fighting for our lives. Okay, ma'am, you're right, ma'am. I'm sorry, ma'am. For real! Me and Archaic are legitimately fighting to survive out here.
She applies more pressure, slowly squeezing what's left of your life out of your lungs. This is the end, isn't it? I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Okay, based on that comment, I bet you love the.
You're
Excuse
on
me?
a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
What the fuck? How did?
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Turn around and leave. I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu.
A terrible sense of deja vu. No, you don't have that. This is the first time either of us have been here.
Don't gaslight me.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. What does it matter what he knows? There's nothing we can do to stop her. She's just going to kill us again.
Oh my god, we unlocked a new voice, people! Holy shit!
She is not going to kill you unless you let her. But slaying the princess and saving the world is going to be much more difficult than it has to be if you spend the whole time second-guessing yourself.
Voice of the Broken goes hard. That goes hard. This is more than just deja vu, though. I'm pretty sure this whole thing literally just happened.
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I.
Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if
I would
that's
agree.
what it takes to get you moving.
Okay.
Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Kinda, yeah. Little bit.
Of course we died. We couldn't land a single blow on her, and she broke every bone in our body before she decided to let us die.
Yikes.
What were we supposed to do to stop her then? What are we supposed to do to stop her now? It's pointless.
Oh, he's so pathetic. I'm gonna tell Voice of the Broken is so pathetic and I love him so much.
She's just a princess. Slaying her shouldn't have been difficult, but congratulations. You've been given another chance to actually do this right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
Oh, fuck.
What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. The princess killed us and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
Oh.
Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would? If she ended the entire world, why should we even bother?
Okay.
We
I'm
might
gonna
as
lie,
well
you're
just
a bit
walk
of a
up to
downer.
that cabin, break her chains and let her do whatever she wants. It's all the same in the end. Just because she is capable of ending the world doesn't mean you're not capable of slaying her. Both of those things can be true at the same time. So chin up. I believe in you.
Oh, that's kind of nice. I like the idea that the narrator's got a little soft spot for the broken. Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
Fuck you. She killed me the last time round. How can I make sure that doesn't happen again?
Like I said, if she killed you, it was probably because you didn't listen to me. Don't talk to her, don't trust her, just go in, do your job, and save the world.
All she did last time was beat me to death. How can someone like that end the world?
She just can. Believe me, I wish I could tell you more, but you'll just have to trust that what I'm saying is true, and that, despite it all, you're fully up to the task that's been given to you. we're not. We might as well just pledge ourselves to her and stop pretending that we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us. Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge?
Yeah.
I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic. You're being annoying. Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included.
I mean, she talks to me like that again. God damn! I can't make any fucking promises. Woo! Who locked her in that basement? What is this place?
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods.
I mean,
Don't overcomplicate things.
I mean, if people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special. You're the only person capable of doing this. Call it a prophecy, if that helps, but it's just the way things are.
Stop it, you. Blackbird. Aw, Squish. Yeah, I am. Special needs.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Me neither.
Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
Oh my god, that tone of voice. Oh. Of course you're special.
Who cares if you think we're special? As far as I can tell, the only thing special about us is that we get to experience painfully dying all over again.
You're being cagey. What aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know. Going into more detail would just overcomplicate an otherwise very simple situation and make your job more difficult. The less you know about her, the better.
That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it from ruin.
Turn around and leave. I mean, look, if I was in a time loop locked with her and she talked to me like that every time she killed me, I'd be coming back for more. You speaking my language. Oh god, fine, we'll go to the fucking cabin. Jesus.
A warning before you go any further.
I've already heard this.
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Don't
believe a word she says. Lying? Cheating? Why would she even bother? She didn't need to do anything like that last time. She caught us off guard last time. We'll be fine. Let's just keep our wits about us.
So, I went in last time, hesitated, now I'm back dealing with the consequences of hesitating. I wonder, could I just keep hesitating over and over and over again and she just keeps killing me? Like, is that like a potential path to just keep?
At least one of you still has a shred of sense. Just make sure you listen to him and not that whiner.
See you to the cabin.
If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
I'm gonna save in this empty slot, and that way we can. I'll keep hesitating. No, I'm gonna do it properly, and then see what. No, because not hesitating will definitely have an outcome, but continuously failing to slay her may not have a different outcome, and therefore it would be nice to be able to just go back to where I was. Alright. Hesitation time, boys. Let's go. I can't wait to be pathetic.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small?
I feel minuscule, brother.
We don't feel small. We are small.
You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here. There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. Who cares if there's a mirror? We're all going to die anyway. And I'm sure that if we looked in there, we'd just see something sad and miserable looking back at us. We don't need any reminders of what we are. It would only make things worse.
Why so convinced? The hesitator.
For the last time, you're not going to die unless you let it happen. And luckily for you, there isn't a mirror, so no one needs to worry about confronting a grisly visage any time in the near future.
Oh my god, I just noticed that the mirror is like one of the few things in the room that isn't like shifting. Like you got a little bit of shift on here and a little bit on like the shading here. There's none on the mirror. That's really cool. I like that attention to detail. That's nice.
Though, for what it's worth, if there were a mirror, I'm sure that you wouldn't find anything sad or miserable in it looking back at you. You probably look perfectly normal. Probably. Do you not know what we look like? He knows. He just doesn't have the heart to tell us.
I care about whether I'm being lied to. There is a mirror.
As do I. And yeah, there is. I'm not lying to you. Use your eyes. There is no mirror. Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would a mirror even do? Let you waste time preening yourself instead of doing what needs to be done.
This whole cabin is different than last time.
Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Stop gaslighting me. Blade.
You take the blade from the altar. It would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world without a weapon.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. This really isn't funny.
Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I knew it was going to happen. I just wanted to do it.
We should count ourselves lucky. Some things are better left unseen.
Right. Oh, are we hesitating again? Okay, cool.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase, its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. This is actually kind of nice.
Aww.
It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her booming voice rolls up the stairs.
It does?
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
Ma'am! Ma'am!
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
Thank you.
We need to get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her.
It shouldn't be the voice of the broken, it should be the voice of the simp.
Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now
Yeah, no,
you
I'm
want to
doing
go
really
down
good.
there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. So if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
No, I am a bit curious actually. Why suddenly he really wants to go down there? Continue down the stairs.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next. But soon the end comes into view, and you tumble to the bottom, entering the vast, temple-like room beyond. The princess towers over you, almost
Whoa!
glowing in the weak starlight, her figure
Hey,
framed by a
yo!
stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall.
Hey, yo! Oh! You gonna step on me again, baby? God damn.
The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Please stop talking to me like that. I might cry.
You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity.
Ooh.
Drop it.
Oh! Fellas, what do I do? What do you guys... Fuck, this is actually so bad. I don't know what to do. The simp in me wants to drop it, but I feel like that's dumb. Oh, fuck it anyway.
The blade slips from your fingers and clatters uselessly to the floor.
I'm too arrow ace for you two. I know, I'm so sorry.
We didn't have to do that, and yet you did. She's so much more than us. You wouldn't understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
Wahoo! Okay. Listen, I'm just gonna let the river carry me, alright?
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk?
Okay.
The last time we met, you couldn't even scratch me. And yet here you are again, trying to succeed where you've already
Deep breaths.
catastrophically failed. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
I don't know, man.
Speak.
Oh,
The last time we met? I suppose that lends credence to our conversation in the woods.
thank you.
Still, whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
I never said it. This I questioned. I suppose I was forgetting the fact that love is not always a good thing. There are very toxic kinds of love. Am I actually about to stutter and whimper on live stream? Jesus Christ. No, I won't tell you.
You will.
Oh,
Just do it already. It will feel so much better to do as she says.
why is everyone? Sir, you're hard. If any of my sci-fi friends ever happen to watch this, they will understand that joke and appreciate it quite a lot. You're supposed to end the world.
You weak-willed buffoon.
I know, I'm sorry, narrator. It had to
Is that so?
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten. The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new, and the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
Oh, honey, you got it bad. Jesus Christ. Wow, okay. Ooh. Just because you're supposed to end the world doesn't mean you actually have to do it. You can be whatever you want to be.
This isn't about desire. This is about what I am. And I have little interest in discussing destiny with one that cannot see the divine truth that shines in my heart.
I have questions for you before I decide to do anything.
Know the limits of your privilege, little bird.
Oh.
There's an empty place at my side for you to fill, if you'll have it. But it is not a place for an equal. It is a place for something worthy to be kept. A priest, perhaps, or a pet.
Okay. What would you have me do? What have you planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
If you're so powerful, can't you just break the chains yourself?
Don't be rude. Of course she can.
Sorry, Broken. Jesus.
It's not rude to question someone who's apparently trying to end the world. That's exactly why it's rude. We should know our place.
I can't get over how he sounds.
I can, easily. But that isn't what I want to do. The story of a terrible and bountiful God unbounded of her own will is no story at all. It's not worthy of everything I am or everything I'm bound to become. It isn't even worthy of what I was. The destruction in Genesis that's to follow in my wake is deserving of a song that can echo for eternity.
Okay, yes, ma'am. Jesus Christ.
The song of you, being so struck by my glory, so overwhelmed by what I am, that you feel you must deliver me into the world. And from your act of utter devotion and submission springs a new dawn, a better dawn.
It'd be a good song. Jeez. Yeah.
Submit now, submit later. It makes no difference. Because in the end, no matter how vainly you struggle against me, my will triumphs over yours.
Oh my god. Oh! Alright. See, I feel like, you know, we're kind of really committing to the simp. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I am curious how she would react if suddenly we were resistant. She'd probably just kill us. She'd probably just kill us. I'm yours to command.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
Look, you already know what I'd choose, so I'll let you handle this one. Jesus.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say. No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong, trying to conceal you from me. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person.
Oh, that's
It's something different now. An echo.
Ooh.
Is she talking about you?
Oh!
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
Holy shit.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Oh.
Rise, my little bird.
Did she just kill the fucking narrator?
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Oh! No, she did something infinitely worse. Holy shit!
Break my chains.
Oh my god.
And how are we supposed to do that? All we have is a blade.
Ain't good enough.
All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Love this. Explore. And what if I don't believe? What happens then?
You
poor, wretched little thing. You already do believe. You've always believed. All you have to do is open the last door to your heart.
Too bisexual to have two. Oh my god. To have both of them talking it to me like that. Ah! Jesus Christ!
It's easy. And once you let her in, you'll be safe and free forever.
Yeah.
Please, don't do this.
I have to. So.
There's nothing to be sorry about. This is how it was always going to be. And it is good. Alright, I'm done with this. I'm just going to go sit in the corner. Let me know if we get our agency back. Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
What happens now?
Nothing. And then, everything.
But you will not take her hand, nor will you ever. It's time to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
I do like the fact that the line varies. It's cool.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you. It's not the end for me.
What is that supposed to mean? Whatever awful thing I felt before, it feels so much worse now. This is what we all deserve, isn't it?
Oh, I didn't get the chance. Ah. You approach the mirror. Good night, nightmare. Good night, nightmare. Sleep well. Squish. You approach the mirror. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave. But you need to see what's in it. You've grown. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
So wait, does it always end like this? Like every time? Like every time I finish a second chapter, we end up back here? Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
I would not be opposed to that. When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can't I not do the same things I've done before?
Those paths lead to worlds you've already seen, and to perspectives I have already made my own. They are useless to us now, inaccessible. The only paths of value are those that are yet untread.
You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Also, I hope you guys like the idea of me, like, saying the lines as if I'm in the game. I feel like it makes it more fun. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
I'm glad you guys liked it. I didn't know if it was too much. It's good to know that you guys like it. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is Dominance, a figure capable of bending everything to her will. She will make for a terrifying and divine heart. Do not mourn her, for she would not be able to mourn you.
So you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but their impulses are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more, and any hurt you've caused them is understood as a fair price for freedom. But they are only thoughts and perspectives. They are not me. The wounds they've suffered carve texture around my heart. Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
How many more vessels do I need to bring you?
If I am to be an ocean, you have nurtured me into a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. You will have your rest in due time, and I am sorry for the burdens I place on you.
What would destroy your body do? I think I'm not going to go down that. I'm just going to say I'm ready to go back this time.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1: The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of
Hang
the
on,
world.
I'm also going to save. I'm gonna put it in that empty slot because I think I'm also done for the night. Main menu. Yes. All right. That was our first episode of Slay the Princess. I think we made good progress. I think that was a lot of fun. I think I'm starting to understand a little more, like, the premise that we're going for, you know. And I think what we'll do is I'll just play through, and once I feel like once the game is completed, if there's anything additional, like extra options that I didn't choose, or like fun little tidbits that I could get, Easter eggs and all of that, once I finish the game, like, you guys can just tell me about them in the comments, and we can do that to make sure we've fully appreciated the game for what it is. And then I think after that we'll start Protocol. But yeah, no, this was fun. I enjoy doing something different. Jesus Christ, not again. Lady, you gotta leave me alone. For real, why are you obsessed with me like that? Stroke the eye. Anyways, yeah. So I think this is a great place to end the stream. So let's just quit so that I can hear myself think. Perfect. All right. Thanks, guys, so much for joining me. And I will see you next weekend. I am really glad I'm really enjoying it. It's a great game. I'm glad Archaic was able to get a copy of it for me. And I hope you appreciate the voices and shit. I'm not great at voices, but I'm having fun with it. Yeah, it's good. All right. Sleep well, everyone. I'm going to go eat some food because I'm hungry. Squishes all round. Thank you very much for sticking around. And I hope you all have a good rest of your day, night, and whatever. All right, squishes. See you guys next week. Bye.